Hello, YouTube fans, metal detector community, and coin roll hunting channels, coin community. Pretty much covers all base when you say coin community because that's the object is to get coins, especially relics only. But I'm here to do a mail call for a few good people. Everybody's a few good people, but I just happen to get some things sent to me. One is belated. It goes back a couple months, and he's done real well for himself. He makes a video almost every other day or every day. His name is Tennessee Adventures, and the other one is Coin Sense and Nonsense. So I'm going to kind of discuss this with a little bit of history. Of course, I'm not the history professor, and I'm not very good at telling stories. Well, I can tell stories, but you won't believe them. Joke. Anyways, I'm going to go to share screen, and we're going to talk about what I received today or yesterday, which was Buffalo Nickels, and I didn't have it opened yet, but I knew it was Buffalo Nickels because I worked asked for them. But talk about the Buffalo Nickel just for quick insight. It's actually a bison, and coin for amateurs did a video on this, and a few other people in the community has as well. That was taken after Black Diamond, which was at a zoo in Bronx, New York, or at least they say it was Bronx, New York. But it was in the city, and he was called Black Diamond, and that's where you get the Black Diamond steaks. You go to specialty restaurants, they'll carry it. But and they call it commonly we call it a Buffalo Nickel, but that's not the true name for it. The true name for it is an Indian nickel, or a 5-cent Indian nickel is what it's the original name for it. And the portrait on the obverse of the Indian is a sculpted whatever from Fraser. He did some drawings and sculptures of particularly 3 Indians, and that's where the design came from. And that's why it's called a 5-cent Indian nickel, not a bison nickel, or Buffalo nickel is what everybody calls it by. Buffalo was actually, in Africa. Totally different animal. But anyways, that's kind of like the little history of it. And I'm going to leave this link for anybody that's interested in learning about the Buffalo nickel, because this is the first time I'm actually going to collect Buffalo nickels, and that was the reason for asking for these coins to get me started. I pretty much give my Buffalo nickels away. I have been. Yeah, Bronx Zoo name, okay. I give them away, especially the no dates, or I'll throw them back in the change, right back to the mint so somebody else can find them. I've given away many, many nickels over the years, and to me, it just wasn't, worth collecting. Even though it's affordable to collect, I think the highest value nickel is about $3,000. Of course, that's probably proof, blah blah blah. But it was also put on the buffalo or the bison was also put on a $10 bill back in the day. Was it 1897? I don't know. Anyways, a $10 note. And and then Black Diamond was put up for auction and for the slaughterhouse and a private sale for $300. And he met his demise for $2 a pound back in 1915 or so. So that's the history of the buffalo nickel. Frazier created the coin, sculpted it, whatever, came up with the design, and they started making it. The first year of the buffalo nickel, 1913, it was on a mound, raised mound. But because it was because of the way the coin was made or details, it rubbed the the lettering and everything right off because of it. So they changed it to a kind of like a platform of a mound and changed the design in the same year. So there was two types of 1913 buffalo nickel that they came out with, and that was only for the year 1913. The series ended in 1937 when they came out with the Jefferson 1938 nickel. So it ran from 13 to 1938. So there's your history. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description. So if you want to check it out, check it out. I was talking about Tennessee Adventures earlier. I won a subscription giveaway on his channel. I can't remember. I think it was like 500 subscribers. He's at 1,000 now. Congrats, Matt. He's got a great channel. His videos aren't super long, so you kind of get through them real quick. He does show, wrap up and a few digs, but he repeatedly puts out at least one video every day or every other day. So he's a great guy. He did one live stream, which was pretty cool. I haven't seen one since, but had a lot of people come on there for that. Anyways, he sent me the gift. Like I said, he knows I have it and all that. I just never did a video on it. So I'm going to do another clip of the coins that he sent me, which just so happens to be buffalo nickels. So with the collection that I'm getting from Coin Sense and Nonsense, I'm going to leave his description link the link in the description below for his page. I don't know why Coin and Card hasn't hooked up with him and gone metal detecting with him, but too busy rolling 50-cent coins or something. I don't know. But that'd be cool if she actually showed some videos of metal detecting, even if it's just the finds or something, or where she's gone out, because she's got a nice collection of stuff she collects. But I'd love to see her out metal detecting as well. All right, and Coin Sense Nonsense. He's a guy, gives to the community all the time. He's a collector and a hoarder at the same time, or stacker. He does a lot of gold and silver. What do you call it? Rounds. I don't know if he probably does bars. He's got mint sets and all that. Like I said, he's also a coin collector, numismatic. But he does a cornucopia for viewers or channels on the coin community, and he picks and chooses who he wants at the time, and does coin roll hunt using nickels, dimes, quarters, and pennies. And he, writes names on the thing, and he does the roll, looks for whatever, whatever's keepable. I don't know if that's a word, but. And if you're interested in the getting the prize of what he finds, then you just send him your address and he'll send it to you. It's all free giveaway type deal. Like I said, you're not, if you want them, you can have them. But whatever he finds that is worthy of, send to you, he'll save out of it, and he does the coin roll hunt, so it's pretty cool. He does a lot of coin roll hunting as well, videos. Dave, like I said, I did a cornucopia. He did a cornucopia for me a long time ago, and I can't remember exactly who I gave it to, but I just turned around and gave it to one of the other winners of his giveaway. So we're gonna go over his coins, what he sent me, which are buffalo nickels, and quite a few of them. And I was trying to fill my nickel book up about 5 months ago. I didn't have that many to get, but they were a little harder for me to get since I don't coin roll hunt nickels much, and you only get a few oldies here and there. So I asked him if he could, I could make a deal with him about getting some of his nickels that he might have hoarded from his coin roll hunts. And like I said, he's been doing it for a while. And he said, sure. And he, I finally filled the collection up, and I let him know that, the collection was full. I never had, I ended up getting coins from Lemonhead Penny to fill my last 6 spots up in my, my holes in my nickel book, Jefferson book. But I turned around and I says, well, I'm going to probably start my nickel collection. And because I had nickels from Matt, and I had a few nickels that I still had that had dates on them. And how about getting me set up on maybe some buffalo nickels? And I'll be more than happy to pay for them, or what he wanted out of it. But to get me started, as a collection, now I'm starting another book. Not a good idea. But at least I finished one book, and I'm close to finishing a second book of something else. So he up and blew my mind away and sent me a package yesterday of 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 coins. 14 of them being buffalo nickel. So on the next clip, I'm going to show you what he actually sent. Now, I've already tried this video before, and it failed, and I lost footage trying to do it. I already opened the package. I already did all, So I apologize. The package was intact when I was doing the video, but it got screwed up. So the only thing I can do is show you the review of what I actually have and what was sent to me. So thank you guys. Let's get on to the next video. Hello YouTube. This is the second part of this video. The clip of what I received. This is from Matt, and as you can see, it's a little kind of like a billfold. It folds up. It's a card with 5 nickels on it. 1930, 1934, 35, 36. Look, I got a laser pen there. Why is there a red light there? Whatever. And 37. This was a subscriber appreciation, and as I said, this was like 500. I can't remember exactly what the subscriber count was. I'd have to go back and watch the video, but he's up to 1,000 now as of yesterday, or a couple days ago. And Matt, like I said, this is a shout out to Tennessee Adventures, and I'm going to be leaving a link below. Anybody that wants to subscribe to him or check his channel out, give him a like. I don't know if he's doing anything for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, but he does videos. Excuse me. He does videos at least once a day or every other day. So they're not super long. So you can actually get right through and watch the video. He shows us stuff. This is what was sent to me from Coin Sense and Nonsense, or CSAN. He loves his gold bar, and he changed his name to CSAN. Make it short, I guess. But yeah, he sent me this yesterday. He kind of surprised me the other day and mentioned that he was sending me a mail call. And anyways, I'll get back here. Hi, Al. Hope this package finds you well. I've included a few random buffalo nickels that will hopefully fill a few holes. Yeah, I have no holes filled yet. So this is going to be a start of a new book. Buffalo nickels that I'm collecting, and I know they're not that expensive to get, and they're just harder to get quality coins because they are pretty much fillers. The dates are usually worn, the back's worn, just the way they made the nickel. But as far as the 1913 that you mentioned there, I did not find it. The package was tough to open. But yeah, everything was intact. The nickels were in nickel roll, and that was tough to get open too. So I went through and I checked all the dates. I went through using my loop, and there was no 1913. Now, I did have one. I think I gave it to somebody, but it was no date. Same deal. Couldn't read it. No mint mark, and it was also like I said, it had the raised mound. So, and then thanks for always being a great supporter for my Coin Sense and Nonsense. All the best, Dave. Dave is a real, like I said, helps in the community a lot by, you know, giving people free coins. And he has to work for it. He has to make the video for it. He has to purchase the rolls for you. And there's no money involved except for what you're getting for free. But yeah, I ended up with 15 buffalo nickels and one Liberty V nickel. 1920. They're all pretty good shape. You can read the dates. They're worn, of course. You know, they're always going to be, because they're buffalo. 25, 25S, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29S. So I got a couple good mint, I got a couple mint marks, which is helpful. 30, 30S, a 34. Like I said, my camera don't focus, but at least you can see the nickel compared to my other camera. A 35, 36, and 37, which are those are all common. There's a few, the 30 and 34 is common. But that's the last year mint of the buffalo nickel is 37. And then a 1902 Barber Liberty V nickel. Very nice. I didn't expect a Liberty V nickel, but definitely slap worn on the back. You can almost use that as a washer. No. Anyways, yeah, it's got the B there. Yeah, I guess you can see the B. Turn it at a different angle. Yeah, there's the B. The B shows up. So, 1902. So there's my next collection I'm starting, buffalo nickels. And of course you see the dates. I could use any dates that I don't have now. Anybody's interested. Oh, and I have the my own collection. I have a 28S. But I do have, other coins I can give away. A no date. A 1936. And of course those are normal. Oh wait, yeah, a 30. I'm not sure which one. I'll have to look to see which one's better. A 26 and 35 and a 36. Those I got from a channel, the one that's written on Oldies. That might be coming back and being with us. Excuse me. Bob, you know, the Bob Ed Show. Actually had contact with him this week. He's left a message on, or a comment on one of Beth's videos, and he's been going through tough times, him and his wife, and that's why he hasn't been on since before January. But he's active again. He's on YouTube, so maybe we'll see him. Oh, and I forgot to mention some of these dates here. I don't know which ones has a mint mark on them. There's like 3 of them that has a mint mark on them. So that's pretty cool, because from what I understand, the mint marks are lower mintages, and they're worth a little bit more money. But yeah, the bubble nickels are worth anywhere from $0.25 and up. Rule of thumb, you know, $1. But you know, to get what you want out of them, they're not too expensive to get, and you find them in coin roll hunting all the time. Just ask Amanda and everybody else at coin rolls. You find at least one buffalo nickel in a box. But you know, you don't find V nickels very often, but you do find buffalo nickels and some more nickels. So thank you. That's the end of the recording. This is going to be a long one, to be as you can tell. My next endeavor is I bought no, it's not a box of quarters, but it has $25 in pennies in it, and most of them are customer wrapped rolls, so hopefully I'll find something in them. Don't know if I'm gonna video that, because I'm not that videographer that everybody wants me to be. So, well, that I want to be, I should say. Anyways, y'all have a good day. Take care, and have a good weekend. Thank you.